is Al the Punk Rock Farmer, and today we're here in Circus Brown's backyard, and it's a beautiful sunny day, and we're enjoying a little libation, and we're talking to Circus about, he does this thing, and he has his own little producers, and they produce wonderful fertilizer, and he's going to tell us a little bit about it.
So I raise some tropical fish, and I use the water from my fish tanks to energize my tomato garden, an herb garden, peppers, my garden. Every week or every other week, I'll take at least 5 gallons to 30 gallons and just dump it on the garden all year long until gardening season. I'll put the fish water on the plants the day I plant them, and a few times during the first month of growing the plants, their first month they're in the ground, add some fish water to them. And then after that, it's just drip irrigation for the rest of the year. And occasionally I'll dump, buckets of fish water on during the summer, but not a whole lot unless unless I want a achy back from carrying buckets of water around. But I'll clean the filters from the fish tanks in the buckets of water, so it's just black water. Dump it on the ground, let it soak in. Last year, I had my first big tomato the 14th of July. Nice. Usually it's around the end of July you finally get tomatoes, but I was eating tomatoes early in July, and from mid-August till October, I get 50 pounds every other day. You
notice since you've been doing it, you notice a size in fruit bigger or anything?
Yeah, last year, and I think it was partially because of the putting new compost on it. Last year I had San Marzanos that were so big I couldn't put them in a quart jar when I was canning them. I had to slice them up. I think last year was kind of an insane year because, I was having people over at my house like every day. I'd tell people, just come over and get some tomatoes.
What about salsa? You making salsa?
I make pico, and it's real simple. It's just tomato, onion, fresh chopped garlic, cilantro, lime juice, and maybe I'll put in some peppers.
All about the fresh ingredients. We're talking a little bit about having some kind of a salsa challenge. Why don't we try to do this? We'll try to see who can make should we go for hottest and most flavorful? We'll have a couple categories. We'll go head to head.
I will make salsa against you any day.
This is Al the Punk Rock Farmer, and we've been talking to Circus Brown right here on the west side in his backyard. We really had a great time here today. See you next time. Thanks to KRCL, your community radio station, 90.9 FM. See the